Good morning, Red. How you doing this morning? How's the sound? Thank you so much, Red. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live. We back here with another episode of Take It to the Streets Live Morning Show. We want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. We have Gig Wars Official Red in the house. We have also Mr. Flex Unlimited. Glad to see both of you guys today. And wow, it's been a very, very interesting week last week. Very interesting weekend. And we got the fall season here. And it's been pretty cool in a lot of areas. Some places getting snow flurries. You know, believe it or not, usually up north, they usually get it around about this time frame. And we just elated to be back once again. Just before we actually jump off into our topic for today and for discussion, you remember I was talking about Shazam. And I wanted to show, I'm going to use a song out of one of my, if it pulls up right now, it was there earlier. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, I want to be able to pull it up from the area where I get royalty-free music from. And then you're going to see me also do Shazam at the same time. I've been practicing on it to be able to do it on one device. And this is what we get ready to do. I'm going to go ahead and tap that. And all I got to do is turn it on, and then I'm going to do Shazam. Right now, I'm going to be right here where Creative Mix is. You can be able to see it. That's what I'm going to be doing it right there. A little reflection there from the phone I'm using for recording. But let me go ahead and I'm going to play that song, and then I'm going to go into Shazam. Some people don't know about this, and others do. Let's see. Okay. As you can see, I got Shazam right there. This is the song that I'm playing. I'm going to tap Shazam. I'm waiting on it to pick it up. Expanding the search. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is right there. And the reason why I wanted to show viewers about the Shazam and new content creators is this here. Let me go ahead and cut that off right now. Reason why I wanted to do that is, in case you decide to do videos, right, at a local event, you already got permission to go there. You already got in touch with the the commissioner, you already got in touch with the team, you already got in touch with the event coordinator, and you're setting up your events, right, for recording. Whether you're doing day in the life vlogs or you want to do on the spot interviews and you want to be able to show the event, showcase the event, for your, live production. So sometimes when you go there, they have music playing. All right, so the cover music, they could be lip singing, but the cover music, when we talked about, and that's an episode right here, and this one right here, how YouTube content ID system works inside of Scoops. We already talked about it there. We're going to talk about a little bit of it here as well. Flex, you're following me around YouTube streets. Yeah, sometimes we got to, keep an eye on one another, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. So you was able to see how I was able to use Shazam. Okay, you can also do it at the live event. If you have another device, you can Shazam that bad boy and find out what songs it is and what songs that you're going to have to address with copyright material. You can go ahead and you can unlist your live stream after that. And you can go ahead and address that music there. So I'm going to go back. Let's see, can I pull it up? Because I wanted to do another edition. I'm not going to be on it so long, but we want to. She asked what was today's topic. Let's see, I wrote it down too. Hold on. Today's topic. I got to pull it up. I got everything on one device. Today's topic. All right. All right, let me go here. Go to generate. All right, today's topic is what's really going on behind YouTube Content ID. That's what today's topic is. And I wanted to address certain things that I didn't address in this video and I didn't address in that video. One of them was starting off talking about Shazam. All right, let me go ahead and get everything set up as we proceed forward for today's topic for today. There's a lot of new content creators that didn't know about this. I didn't know about it, until I got hit with what they call a content ID claim. So that's the reason why you have to do your research for new and beginning content creators, especially in our niche that does Doordash content, Uber Eats content, right? Doing a Walmart Spark, any service providing content, right? These are things new content creators need to know about when it comes to content ID system and how does it work. So join me as I dive into the mysteries of the YouTube content ID, and let's try to uncover what's really going on behind the scenes. And what happens is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to use my prime example again. Going to a live event. All right, I want to do a live stream video of that live event, whether it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month or other events like I have done in the past, Black Expo business and small entrepreneur businesses and different events, Greek festival, Italian festivals, because we planning on doing some of them events. Music going to be playing. All right, by being able to Shazam some of that, I can, write down in my notes which videos I know that I'm going to have to edit out of the live stream. What's up, Hulk Smash? Glad to have you in the house today. Be able to edit out of the live stream after, because I'm going to do it. When I do it, it'll be live, but it'll go back unpublished because it'll be on unlisted. So I can do my editing, especially with the music. And then you can also check that music out, do a little research as well, or you can have someone that's working with you to do that research as well. You want to make sure everything is DMCA qualified. We want to be sure that we comply to everything that goes there, right? So this YouTube content ID system is a powerful tool designed to help creators and right holders manage copyright material on the platform. But despite the importance of it, many of us don't fully understand how it works or the impact it will cause to our videos. So that's the reason why I wanted to use my video as a prime example. Me as a content creator in the gig community that went through this experience, be able to share some of the things I went through, okay, and how to go by rectifying those discrepancies so it can comply to YouTube policy and guidelines. So what happens is it's got the copyright matching tool. Let me see, can I pull it up? I'm probably gonna have to do this here to pull it up. I'm gonna have to go to my desktop. Let's see. I should already have it in here. Let's move around. Let's see. I should have it, but it might have kicked back out. All right, desktop. Because I want to be able to show so people can, kind of understand where it is. Most content creators that have been doing content for a little while, more experienced ones already know. This is not for the more experienced ones, but it can be a refresher for you. There will be things that I will discuss. There will be things I will leave out as well, because this is not one of your advanced tutorials that they are how-to video. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to show the YouTube studio. I'm going to pull it up so you can see it, because I'm going to come from where the icons is on this side, right? All right, where you see the copyright symbol there, we're going to touch it right there. All right, and what it shows is going to show this right here. I know I got it on the dark screen mode. All right, there it is right there. I'm going to blow it up a little bit more. If it find a video that matches your content, it's going to show right there in that spot right here, which you can't see. It's a box right there. It'll show up right there, and then you can go through the information that it gives you, what content was used, and does it impact your video. So it said that my video right now have no copyright content that was found in my video. It would also let you know that too as well. All right. Now, if somebody happened to have some of your material, it would show in that box there. I had quite a few that showed up in mine last week. I went ahead and addressed those. That it was some people out there that was using my content, right? Didn't get my permission, and they was using it inappropriate to my character and what I do for my business. So I do have 3 to 4 of those. I may walk through one of them one day, but I will have to address it. And this is where you address it at right here. And when you receive a copyright content ID claim, not copyright strike, ID claim is going to show there. Once it shows there, you'll get an email if you get hit with it. I showed that email in. Let's see, can we hit that back? Right there, right there. All right. Let's see. In that video right there. I will have that video on the end screen of that information there. It have timestamps. Let's see. And I will also have that one in there as well in my end screen, explaining what's going on. What's up, my own perspective? How you doing today, man? Brother, I see you keep pushing videos out. Glad that you're doing that. We talking about content ID claims, part 2 series of what we've been talking about. And that topic again, let me pull it back up because I got to go back and forth on my device here. And I'm not ashamed to say that I use scripts, I use notes, I use images, I use everything when I do how-to information video. And the topic for today's discussion, make sure I got it right. Yeah, here it is. What's really going on behind YouTube content ID? And I'm sharing my experience that happened with me. I had it was like 7 songs. Can't call it. You doing okay? That's good. How's the weather in Philadelphia? How's the weather in Philadelphia, man? You know, here it feels pretty good. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I normally tell everybody what the temperature is in Memphis, Tennessee, but I didn't so happen to say it in this video here. So it can be frustrating, ladies and gentlemen. When the first raining and cold, I know how that felt. I think last week it was like 39 degrees and it was raining. It was cold. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning. And you see, I got my hockey jersey on today, repping the Nashville Predators. I am a Nashville Predators fan and been a Nashville Predators fan for at least 7 years. So this can be confusing. It can be a headache. Why can it be a headache? Because, see, if you have published a whole lot of videos, you know, I have somewhere around about 400 videos. You got some people got anywhere from 400 to 4,000 to 10,000 videos out there. And imagine if you get hit with content ID claim on 30% of those videos, it will be a whole lot of homework that you got to do. He said Philadelphia Flyers. Yes, I remember the battle. I remember the battle that we had with the Flyers, man. You know, it wasn't no joke at all. Definitely wasn't no joke. That was the year. Also, you guys got Pittsburgh up that way too. Them Penguins, man, they no joke. They no joke. Back in the day, it was no joke. The year that they won the Stanley Cup Finals and all of that, you know, they wasn't no joke. We went against them in the Stanley Cup Finals and lost. They lost right there in Nashville. You know, that was a sad occasion, man. That really was. But it brought a lot of money in for Lyft drivers. It brought a lot of money in for Uber drivers. It brought a lot of money in for as food delivery as well. You know, yeah, I remember them days, man. Like those was the good old days. So it'll give us a lot of headaches, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes these claims can be legitimate and sometimes they may not be legitimate, and then you have to dispute those claims, right? But the uncertainty and the frustration that comes with dealing with content ID can be overwhelming. And it is easy to feel like that, and it make you feel like that you're walking on eggshells or you're walking on a tightrope. You know, you feel like now I'm being micromanaged. I'm up under the microscope at all times. So you try your best when you use music or whatever, you make sure that it's up on a royalty free, you know, music to where you won't get hit with copyright strikes and copyright claim, especially in the music industry. I got hit in the music industry, and we're going to talk a little bit about that here. But I do have a video that breaks it down even more. I show all my information and proof right here, how YouTube content ID system works inside of Scoop. And then I also reference from this video as well, due to the event. So I'm going to show, I'm not going to show the email because I think I erased it out of here. You know, so much storage, you know, you have to get rid of things. But I do have in here a few photos. I didn't get rid of everything, but I do have a few photos. Let's see, can we pull them up? Let's see, can we pull them up? Hulk says 66 degrees in his neighborhood, and it just stopped raining. Yeah, that cold rain isn't nothing nice. It isn't anything nice. Let's see. I was hoping I did not get rid of that stuff. Yeah, here it is right here. Yeah, I did get rid of the email. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I did get rid of the email. That's something else right there. But when you get one, you'll get an email and it will let you know. And you also get the notification off in YouTube Studio. It'll let you know that your video is no longer eligible for monetization. Let's see, can I find that right there, how that looks? Let's see, I guess, yeah, that's one of them right there. Let's see, can I find the other one? That's the song they got erased. Here's the other one right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna blow it up. This is what it will show when you go into the request review issues. You're gonna see that right there. It'll show up just like that right there. Visibility, then it show monetization, and you see it's red there, it's crossed out, right? So the thing is, you want to be able to know how to resolve that issue. YouTube will give you instructions and information on how you can go by, resolving the issue. I will show that right now as well. I'm not going to show a whole lot of screenshots like I did in that video. I got that information right here, but I'll put it in my end screen. I'm reiterating that. And it's going to reference this right here, where the event where I got the copyright content ID claim on. One thing I want content creators to know, new and beginning content creators, to know that every video have an IP to it. Every video has an IP to it. So with that IP that you have to it, that means your content is also copyright material. But if you want to level it up, you can get your LLC corporation for your YouTube channel if you choose to do so. You can get a trademark, registered trademark, okay, for your YouTube channel and your content, and a US patent for your YouTube channel and your content. I think it takes right up a year after you register and everything to go through the system, and all that information, you have to take it to Washington, D.C. I probably will put it in the description box where to look for that information at, so it'd be accessible for those if they decide that they want to take their YouTube channel to a business, or turn it into a business, getting more monetization as far as your AdSense account, or if you want to do merch and other things that you can make money off of your YouTube channel. You got to protect your business. Think about if you were, for example, you had a food truck business right there, and when you get it ready for LLC, okay, you got to pay taxes. You got to get your EIN number, right? You got to get that for tax purposes and all that. Also, you used to use the EIN. I know when I was a home improvement contractor, when I get my supplies and stuff, and I would get, discounts and all of that. You would also want to get a business account. Okay, a business account for your business. So when you are paying people that's you hiring to do certain jobs, you can even pay yourself as well. What I'm getting ready to tell you right now is that I'm not a business expert, about the Fortune 500s and all of that. I'm just telling you some of the experience that I went through in doing business. You want to do more deeper research on how to get your business launched and all of that. Even if you're a delivery driver, you decide that you want to have a delivery service on your own, you have to do that research and get all this stuff lined up. Your insurance. You got to have insurance. Content creators, you got to have insurance as well once you get your LLC. I'm not going to do a deep dive in that today, but we're just touching some of the surface material on where you need to look, how you want to identify what information you want. If you decide you want to run a business for yourself, what is a cooking business, where is a food truck business, where it's a detail business, or you trying to do a YouTube business, and you have multiple businesses, you know, there's a whole lot of information out here that you had to dig and search for. And like I said, in the information hub that I'm going to be launching hopefully next year, we will provide a lot of some of that information where you look at the experts and professionals that can go into a deeper dive than just what I'm doing, just giving you a debrief and scratching the surface, so you can have some ideas kind of what you may want to do if you want to go into business. Research is the key to your success. Yes, it is. It's the key. It is the key. Knowledge is power, and knowledge without wisdom has no value. Knowledge shows you how to make money. Wisdom teaches us how to manage money. So back to what we was talking about. You know, you saw where it showed on the screen there. I just showed you about the money sign. I want to show when I first got hit. And when I first got hit, you know, this was in the overview. You would have overview information dealing with copyright information that you need to know. And it says overview right there. Now I'm gonna blow it up a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Okay, right there. So you have a playback ID reference number or title. And you see that playback ID reference right there. And it also tells you that the live event is no longer available. Sometimes these copyright owners or multiple of copyright owners, especially in the music industry, composers, songwriters, musical instruments, beats, okay? You got artists that do beats, they get paid for their beats. All right, you got composers, you got the publishers, which they call a publishing society. So that publishing society can have many people off in that record label that are copyright owners. And you can get hit from 1 to 7 all at once. Each one of them going to have their own discretion zone, you know, your limitations of being paid, what you got to comply to. One of them may request for your video to be blocked and not seen. Others may sit here and say, I want to, you know, put my ads on. Put my ads on the channel. As many ads I can get on it to get paid off of this content creator using my copyright material. Or I can just simply share revenue with that content creator as well. So they got a lot of discretions that they can go through, you know, that they can utilize and everything. They also can track the channel analytics on their video analytics, that their copyright material is on your video. I speak about it more. Let me move this, let's see, hold on. I speak about it more right here. So be sure to check that information out there inside the scoop. Right here, I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to only show 1 to maybe 3 screenshots. That's it. Right there. As you can see, that's the overview. It gives you information, and it tells you who the copyright owner is. It lets you know that it's not a copyright strike, and it lets you know what music label that it was coming from, who is the artist, and it said the video can't be monetized. Let me blow it up a little bit bigger, like that there. Video cannot be monetized. I had got several of these from several different, and here's another one with a different copyright content owner. All right, same song though. You see what it says content owner? It's got SME. Okay, and it said the video can't be monetized. And then you got actions that you can take, ladies and gentlemen. On that one there, those was my options to go ahead and erase the song, or trim out the segment, or I can dispute the claim. It wasn't any reason for me to dispute it because I knew that I had copyright material from that copyright owner, which came from a cover song. Yeah, they had people up there lip singing, but the cover song, what caused this to happen to me. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna show another one. Now, this was the one on Chris Brown, and it gave me the option, and that's the option I took. And I'm gonna read this out loud, but I want to get a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on right there. Okay. Ways to erase the song. All right, what does this mean? Do my song, if I erase the song out of there, does the audio get erased also? You have two options. Let's go ahead and go through these two options right here. Ways to erase the song. Remove the claim song in all detected segments of your video while keeping other sounds such as speech. Suppose you're at the table and you're doing a on-the-spot interview with a lady that deals with writing small business loans and 501c. And you talking to her and she's telling you, your viewers, what all she do as a financial advisor and all of that. You don't want that part of that video gone. So you can choose the option to erase that song. You won't hear that song in there, and you'll still have that audio footage on your video to where you are doing that on the spot interview or conversation with that business professional. Or you can mute all sound to the claim segment. And if you mute all the sound, that's including the conversation that you're having with that business professional. In my case, that business professional. But you remember I showed one to where it said trim out the segment. Somehow I went over it step by step again and again, but I could not get the music out some kind of way. So I had to go ahead and trim out that whole segment, including the conversation that I had with that financial advisor. So, okay. So there are ways to resolve these issues. And people may ask, how can I get my video remonetized? You can get it remonetized after you go through these initial steps and you comply to it. And you can let YouTube take care of it for you. All you got to do is make your decisions and tell YouTube, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. If I want to go ahead and share revenue with that copyright on it, I want to keep that copyright because I'm doing a review on that material. I know they're going to get paid. I'm going to get paid. I'll go ahead and, use that option. Or I can take it all out of the segment there and I won't have to worry about that claim. And then your video will get back monetized. Let's see, can I find that? I may have to erase that out of there. Did because it was in the emails. But I can show it where it got back monetized. That look gray still. Let me see. That's green. Okay, I use this as an example. When it get back monetized, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's going to look like that right there. I'm going to pull it up. And then it shrinked on me like I see I squeezed it too hard. Okay, there it is. You see where it's green at? It's back monetized. Okay, but I still had it unlisted. So now knowing it's back monetized because YouTube showed me it is. But I got hit again. I had changed the title to one of the Memphis titles that it used. The Pink Party Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I got hit for that. And I'm going to show when I got hit for it, I went ahead and changed it to this. But I had already got hit for it. So you see where it says limited. We're going to talk about that for a minute. Right there, you see that yellow icon. So that yellow icon means ad suitability. So let's go ahead and discuss that right quick. This video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Okay. So we use a combination of automated systems, this is what YouTube is telling us, and human reviews to detect violations of our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. And it remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscriptions revenue from YouTube Premium, but it's limited. It can be limited or you may not make any at all. So I didn't want to just have a yellow dollar sign there. So I had to do the additional steps, review the video from 0 to an hour and 25 minutes. I had to look at everything. If I already had timestamps in it, I could go by timestamps to find it faster. Okay, maybe this is what the problem is. I'm going to give a prime example. I think I still got that information here. I'm going to have to go further up. It was a video that Hulk and myself done. Let's see, can I find it? It was a video that Hulk and myself done. All right, let's see. Right here. All right, this was a video that Hulk and myself done, and I had to address this situation as well. All right, we're gonna pull it up a little bit more so you can see it. You see the yellow dollar sign there. Ad suitability, which means that the advertiser that put ads on your video may have felt like a certain part of that content was inappropriate for their businesses, you know, because they advertising the ads on your video and they didn't want any ties to something that may be inappropriate to reflect and affect their businesses. So I knew exactly what it was. I went through it and everything. And we was talking about the shaft. We was talking about the shaft and the bearing. So that's where they hit us at. So what I did, I went ahead and clipped that part out. When I clipped that part out, they were able to give it back to us. Let's see, can I find the information here? But before I did straighten it up, these are steps I had to take. And I'm going to show right here. All right. So it said request human review. So after I took that part out, I requested human review because after I took that part out, it still showed yellow, right? So I requested human review. So if you are certain that your video, thumbnail, and metadata meet YouTube advertiser-friendly guidelines, you can request a human review, and we prioritize reviews based on the number of signals. So then once I'm gonna hold it like that. As you see, you hit that button right there. Submit request. So we did that. And they got back to us and let us know that it was back monetized again. I'm gonna prove that in a minute, but I want to talk a little bit about advertiser-friendly content, the guidelines. This is in YouTube right here. We're going to read a little bit of what it's talking about. And if anybody want me to go into a deeper dive on this topic here, you know, be sure to let me know in the live chat. And you can let me know in the comment section once the video get put out for replay. To receive the latest updates on our advertiser-friendly content guidelines, please check out our advertiser-friendly content guidelines post in the YouTube Help Center, and you can subscribe here. So if I wanted to, well, right now, this is a screenshot of it. But if this wasn't a screenshot, I could automatically go here, and then we can go into a deeper dive. I'm not going to do it in this video because time is limited. Okay, but we're going to read a little bit so you can be debrief on what's going on out here. Once again, this is for new and beginning content creators, in the YouTube universe, as well as the gig community that we in, Doordash drivers, Uber Eats drivers, and GrubHub drivers and Walmart Spark drivers that does content as content creator. A little bit just scratching the surface. You go ahead and you go in these areas here. You can do further research for yourself. We're not calling ourselves a YouTube content creator, build your channel expert. That's not what we are. Let me put that disclaimer out there. We just was sharing our experience, my experience, explaining my experience with you, and share the steps that I have to do to resolve them issues so I can be remonetized for those videos. We simplify the choices for an ad format that shows before and after your video to improve creator revenue. We remove the individual ad choices for pre-rolls, post-rolls, skipables, non-skippable ads. See, when I do another video, part 2 to this advertiser-friendly content, I'm want to go into a deeper dive in talking about pre-rolls, post-rolls, skippables, and non-skippable ads that can be placed on your video once you get monetized. What's up, Nate Dogg? How you doing? Yeah, I'm having a good day and hope that you have one as well. And in about 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to get out there in them streets and grind and get some of that GrubHub earnings out there. They got a guarantee earning for the holidays of making $15 an hour plus tips and all of that. I'm usually in that range or higher anyway. So, a lot of drivers went ahead and they did that to schedule themselves so they can get profitable opportunities. So what you mean about profitable opportunities? You got 3 tiers there. I'm not getting off the subject too much because this is a gig community that I am. I do content on Doordash, GrubHub. I even did some content on Walmart Spark. I'm supposed to have, hopefully next year, I got to get in touch with that dude, an Instacart delivery driver. He bangs anywhere between $1,500 to $1,800 a week. He have hit the milestone of $2,500 in a week right here in Memphis, Tennessee. I want to talk to him. His ratings were off the charts. He showed me his ratings and everything. I got to get back with him too. And there's a lot of them I got to get back with. It's not them. They're saying, no, we don't want to do the interviews. It's that I need to get back with them and close the deal to do the interviews. And been a whole lot of personal stuff I had to take care of that's got me right now behind the 8 ball. But we praying hopefully that next year, yes, it is awesome weather here in the fall. I want to be able to do video footage on the sceneries of our seasons as it's changed while we're out here in these streets. I want to be able to do that as well. So yeah, back to skippable ads when appropriate. This change makes the recommended best practices to turn on all formats and the standard for everyone. So your choices for mid-roll haven't changed, and we retain your ad choices for existing long-form videos unless you change the monetization settings. So that's the reason why that's going to be another topic. We got to break down all of that. I want to do more research so I get more accurate information on this. I want to be able to know what I'm talking about when I deal with that topic. Okay. And talk about the situation where when it shows on the system in YouTube that certain part of your material is inappropriate for your advertisers, that may reflect on their business and may give them bad business, you will have limited revenue or no revenue at all. So that's what I want to also discuss with you as well. Just like I said, the topic that I use, Pink Party, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, something about Pink Party threw a flag right there in the system. And it's like, okay, now it's add suitability. He will be limited of getting revenue or no revenue at all, which means you'll have few advertisers advertising on your channel, ads on your channel. So you remember we talked about metadata, even the metadata that you put in your description box, in your title, in your thumbnail, in your community posts. Ding, 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 ding. In your community posts can cause you to be demonetized for your content. So it's a lot of people in our niche, in our community, may be aware, may not be aware, that in the next year, a lot of us going to be getting hit through the YouTube system and human reviews. Auditors that's going to catch some of that inappropriate behavior, language, whatever you put off in the metadata in your community post, going to get you shut down on getting revenue. So don't say you didn't hear it, because you heard it right here on the Doordash Revolution platform. So we need to be mindful of these things. You can get hit in your community posts. You can get hit. Some of us put videos off in our community posts. That might have inappropriate behavior or language. Yeah, but you're still allowed to have it on there, but your advertisers that put ads on your videos may feel like it may affect their business and they don't want to do business with you. Thought that's what I wanted to say. I'm getting ready to get off of the topic. Like I said, I wasn't going to be here long. It wasn't one of them favorite topics a lot of people wanted to hear, probably in this community. It's not controversial. So now we got to pay attention. If you want to have a monetized channel and you want to make money on ads on your video, especially live streaming, then we got to comply to the community guidelines of YouTube. And once again, I didn't say I was no expert. We're going to put that in disclaimer right now. We're not an expert. We sharing my experience. I told you which videos to go to. I will be putting it in the end screen here. I probably will go ahead and unlist it after we go off the show, off the air. I already showed you how to use Shazam. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check the replay back out. The title will be changed to the title I said in this video. I will be putting those two videos there, that one, this one, in the end screen. Them two videos there. No, that's the one I'm on live now. Right there. That's going to be part one. This is going to be part two. That's going to be part two, which is right now. Let's see. That right there will be more like the introduction, because I share the information. I share the origin of how did I get a copyright content ID claim. Just like if I went to a wrestling match, okay? I go ahead and I do a video of that wrestling match. I get permission and all of that. But that sanction and organization itself, ladies and gentlemen, possibility you may get hit with a copyright strike a claim due to if they, depending on how they set their thing up. You see, so there's certain things, ding, 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 you have to be mindful of. You know, if you don't know, ask questions. You see, so like I said, I learned from my experience. I'm sharing my experience, my thoughts, my opinion, and the information that I show with YouTube company guidelines and everything is allegedly what YouTube has said. But then I shared my opinions for educational purpose for my viewers, especially beginners, content creators, on what not to do when you are doing live events, content, Italian festivals, Greek festivals, food festivals, okay, different events, you know, 5K run, marathon run, these events. So you got to get permission anyway before you even shoot any of this footage. And I got a board that I go to where I can get the information that I need, get the permission that I need. And sometimes I be told no. And I leave it at that. You know, I don't go to the extent of trying to be a First Amendment auditor and all of that. No, because I don't want that kind of backlash for this channel, especially when I'm doing business with businesses. You know, they're not going to want to deal with someone that uses that as their leverage as being a First Amendment auditor. I've seen a lot of them on YouTube, and they cause a lot of problems out there. This is not where the channel want to go when you're dealing with business owners and you want to deal with business structures. That's not where we want to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go back over some of the comments here before we get off the air. Gig Wars Official was in here. Red was in here. Mr. Flexi was in here. Oak Smash was in here. My own perspective was in here. Appreciate you being here today. Nate Dogg, you was here as well. The weather's awesome. I'm finna get out here and get with it. And we want to be able to also thank everyone. You know, we want you to have a great Thanksgiving holiday. And also we want you to have the up and coming holidays. You know, we're going to give you respect, blessings, and peace as well. So let me go ahead. I had a script, but I got away from the script, did a little bit of it. I didn't want to make it seem like it was so much where someone can say, oh, that was AI material, whatever. So I went ahead and put my spin on it. It was my experience anyway, right? So I had to make sure that it fits with my experience. So it don't seem like it was just clickbait material. It's not clickbait material when you sharing your experience on what you went through, what you have learned, what are your opinions, and what allegedly happened, and how to resolve these issues where you can get your videos remonetized so you can get paid in full. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let me do that. Let's do this. And we getting ready to sign out. You know, I'm getting ready to sign out with my outro. I use Creative Mix, ladies and gentlemen. Before I hit that, let's see, can I pull them up? All right, I don't want it to play. That was Shazam. So I learned Shazam it anyway, you know, in and out of the situation here. We're going to go ahead and play the music. And we're going to go ahead and do it like this here, ladies and gentlemen. And we hope everyone have a great day. I'll be coming out with some more videos. You know, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. All right, my boy, Alism, small content creators must watch this. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out that video, see what he's talking about. I want to almost put it on here, but I got to talk to him, make sure and let him know that I get permission. There's nothing wrong with asking for permission, because that might be the thing that saves you from getting in trouble one day. So I always ask permission. That's just like if you go into somebody's house and everything, you know, you see that you may have your dog and did something in the yard or whatever. George used landmines. You get permission to go in the yard to clean up that mess or whatever. You know, you got to ask permission. Nothing wrong with asking permission, ladies and gentlemen. In our world, we lose respect for one another, you know, and we need to get back to the basics of having respect towards one another. You know, that's something, a topic I need to talk about for this community, a message for this community that I feel they're falling short right now of respect towards each other. And I got an idea that I'm coming up with a video. I think that's ding, 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 the light bulb for this creative thought to turn it into a video on talking about those things that were tied to what another content creator said in another one. And we can be able to share that experience, put our opinion, our thoughts, our perspective on it, to where it will help others out here in our world. So let me go ahead and make sure I got the right video. Shazam. Shazam. That's where my outro intro music is coming from. Say I Will. Chill Beats from Creator Mix. Thank you, Nick Demon, and thank you, D Demon, for coming up with this royalty-free music for content creators such as myself to use. We thank you so much. Go Nashville Predators. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, the Doordash Revolution. Take it to the streets live morning show. We are out of here. Peace. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.